So I thought I'd talk to you about how we both positively and negatively program our brains for either success or failure. And this occurred to me because today I've had my final vaccine. Yay! But what was interesting is I caught myself, and I know this theory, but sometimes I screw up. I caught myself sending my mum a text saying, I've got my second vaccine today, face, you know, that gritted teeth emoji. And then afterwards I thought, why did I send that? That's not how I felt the first time I went. And I caught myself on, I was programming, get my teeth in, myself for failure in that moment. Now, the thing about your unconscious mind is that it's listening all the time. It's listening to the conversations you have with people. It's listening to your inner dialogue. It's clocking the messages you're sending, and all the time you are programming yourself. And we do this on autopilot. And the idea is that we take back charge. And in my book, I talk about being the captain of your own ship. And the way that we take back charge is we think about our brain being a little bit like a factory. So at one end we have inputs, in the middle there's a process, and in the at the other end there's outputs. So your inputs are what you see, hear, smell, taste, feel, and also your inner dialogue, but also your physiology. So if we get all of that good, the process is your unconscious mind, which then programs the output. And your output is your state of mind, which then influences your behaviour. So if we rework all of that, thinking about the example I used, so I'd sent that emoji message and I thought, hang on a minute, misprogramming myself. I didn't feel like that the first time round. And the reason I didn't feel like that the first time round is that I'd made the decision. I was having the vaccine, I felt very positive about it, but I deliberately didn't get sucked into what was going on in the media. So I wasn't filling my head full of crap. This time I'd been exposed to a bit more, you know, the stuff about the symptoms afterwards, all that kind of thing. So I thought, right, do you know what? I'm going to reprogram myself. So rather than going, I've got my vaccine, I thought, right, okay, I've already had, so this is the new program. This is the new inner dialogue. This is the input. So I thought, right, hang on a minute. My body has already started to build antibodies to this disease. And it will know what to expect. It will recognise the vaccine that goes in my arm, and I'll be all right. And can you hear how that is just so much better? And do you know what, folks? It was absolutely fine. So if you catch yourself, and this applies, I'm not just talking about vaccines, life, work in general, catch yourself, catch your inner dialogue, change the inner dialogue, change the program, and then you will help to change your state and the results that you get.